What's going on, everybody? Resale Rabbit here. So long story short, I'm leaving the warehouse now and I have to head to Illinois. Oh, I can't believe I'm doing this. Going to Illinois? Ugh. But I need to go. I found a warehouse that sells pallets and they have all sorts of different stuff and they kind of owe me. So I am gonna go and build a truckload and I'll be driving right through Crystal Lake. I might stop and heckle Craigslist Hunter a little bit. Believe it or not, we've texted back and forth before, messaged, emailed, all of that. Never met him in person. I've even been to his store, but I still haven't met him in person. So maybe today will be the day. Just depends how much time I have because I am like 4 hours away and I do need to get back at a reasonable time today. I don't know how much time, because it's 10, 11, 12, 1. I'll get there by 2. It's probably going to be like 8 p.m. by the time I get home. Gross. I found the next truckload that I would like to purchase for reasons. I feel like that would be a delicious, I mean, profitable truckload, right? This is such a long and boring drive, but I made it to Chicago and I'm near the airport and I get to see all the planes fly overhead, so that's fun. I love looking at the airplanes. I'm gonna get in a car accident because I'm looking at the airplanes. Yep, definitely in Chicago. I just got to a slowdown where, you know, it wasn't like slam on the brakes. You could see it coming pretty well. But once I stopped, I looked in my rearview mirror and like 6 cars had to swerve onto the shoulder. Good thing they've got this giant, you can't really see, but the shoulder's like 2 or 3 lanes wide. Chicago. Well, here's why there's so much traffic. Holy cow, I hope he's okay. Yeah, he's up and walking around. That's a Volvo. If it was an International, I could have sold him a grill to replace that with. I'm sure that video's been up by now. Yeah, it was like a standstill for the last 20 minutes or so because there's construction here, so there's only 2 lanes and there's an accident that's blocking 1.5 lanes. We're slowly invading Illinois. Got a bunch of pallets. It's like 3:30. It's gonna be a late night. But there's something very important that I need to do since I'm out of town. Do you know what it is? Steak and Shake. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was so good. Man, Steak and Shake is like the best food ever. So, I'm gonna go visit Craigslist Hunter. He doesn't know I'm coming. I've been to his store once before, but he wasn't there. I have high hopes this time though because he just did a live stream on YouTube from his store. I think it's like 53 minutes ago or something like that. So hopefully he's still there. It'll be probably about 4:30, 5 o'clock by the time I get there. I'll go heckle him a little bit. This place look familiar at all? He left like 20 minutes ago. I just missed him. So we got a guest book here. I might need to add my name. And apparently he's got his own album. I have not heard of this yet. Officially added. I've got a shelf kind of like this in the warehouse. Who's that guy? He looks like a stud. I got excited when I saw these, especially at $2 each, but I don't even know why I'm looking. If there's something of value here, he'd have it on eBay. Holy crap, he still has these? I feel like I remember the video several years ago when he bought this pallet. One of the best deals I've ever seen him get was all this Irwin stuff. This is pretty cool. I like this. I heard the guitars in that case up front were free.
Not anymore than that.
Well, they are if you know the magic word.
So this is probably going to make for a pretty quick video. Since I'm not going to show you anything in the pallet warehouse for obvious reasons. And there wasn't much to show in here because Pete was gone. So I missed him by like 20 minutes, they said. But I chatted with the guys in there for a little bit. Put my name in the guest book. And maybe, let's see, it was probably 7-8 years ago when I was last here, and Pete also wasn't here. So maybe I'll try again in 7 or 8 more years. I'm so tired. And I've got over like a 3.5 hour drive to get home. And I'm so tired. And I'm tired. And I mentioned I was tired. I might take a nap. I just gotta sleep for 3.5 hours and I'll be home, right? This is a self-driving car. I mean, it's got the adaptive cruise control. And it's got the lane assist thing, so it stays in the lane. So that'll take me home, right? As long as I'm on this one road to go the whole way. I think I'll be okay. Oh, I'm almost out of this terrible place. Thank goodness. Oh, the air smells so much fresher. Everything's so much nicer in Wisconsin. Truck's here. There's probably room for another 10 skids in there. I would have got more. But they were horrendously expensive. The only reason I bought what I bought was number 1, because I was already there. And number 2, because I need stuff. And we're getting pretty close to the sale. So I bought it, because why not? But like the Walgreens, I spent $800 per pallet, and they were about 20% less boxes than what I normally get. And I normally get them, I don't know, 600 a pallet, sometimes 800 a pallet, but they're much bigger. Home Depot was like $5.75, I think. I'll show you once we get into them, but normally those are cheaper as well. What would that come out to? Well, maybe that's only a hair more expensive. I think I usually pay about $12,000 landed for a load of 26 of them. So that would be about $450-ish, doing math in my head. All right, we're all unloaded. I spent $12,275 for this load delivered. I would have had this unloaded an hour ago. The driver, he talked my ear off. He's a really nice guy, and he's local. He's gonna come to the sale. So let me show you what I got. I think this one was like $5.50 or something. It's all toys. I don't think we're gonna make much on it. Might lose money on it, but it's gonna draw people in for the Christmas sale. This was a slam dunk, $275. These I think will do really well on $10 day. Maybe even special buy them for 10 because we have so many. These are, I really like these where it's like a broom to push it off for the snow. Over here, we got a pallet of mystery boxes. We're gonna move these for 60 each, just like last time, and they'll probably be gone in a day. Last time they sold really fast, but that'll draw some people in. So these tall ones, I paid $900 something each. These are Amazon LPN pallets. These are, they haven't been gone through or processed or anything. And then over here, I've got a handful of these, which are Amazon high count pallets. They have been processed. I don't know how much they've been processed, but it seems like decent stuff in them, and it cost me half. They're smaller, and I'm sure the good stuff has been taken out, but they were half the price. I got a couple of these. These are the Walgreens ones. I mean, the Walgreens ones should have at least 2 more layers of boxes on them and be cheaper. But I got 4 of those. That one I spent $450 on, and I have no idea what's on it. Over here, I spent $500 each for these 2. This is all iHome vacuums. It's advertised as returns, but the first one I pulled off looks brand new. I opened it up. These might be new. There's a lot of them. And then fireplaces here. So these, the way I did it, I made an offer. These weren't priced. These are about $1,100 retail. These are really cheap. It's, where is it? $55 right there, and it says doesn't work on that one. So $55 each is retail. So in my head, I paid $200 for that and $800 for that. But on paper, I made an offer as the 2 pallets for $1,000. So on paper, it's $500 each. This one right here was $450. You got a blanket, you got whatever this is. Looks like an ottoman maybe. Down here, some solar ground lights, some hookahs, 2 boxes of those. I got a couple of Home Depot pallets. Here's one of them. This excites me. Big scroll saw on top. A shop vac. I think I paid $5.75 each for these. Here's the other one. This one, got an impact right here. Don't know if it works, but I've got a battery I can test that with. Paint sprayer. We got a welding helmet down there. Heater. All sorts of different stuff. There's another one of the Amazon high counts. There's another one of the Amazon high counts. This one is the one that I don't know what it is. There are 2 boxes that say Bowflex on it, but they're box 3 of 4. I don't know if I can, it's those 2 boxes right there. Box 3 of 4, so I'm hoping I can sell the parts on eBay. And I really don't know what else is on here. There's a rim. $450, I figure it was a gamble. So the vacuum I pulled off of here was new, but I'm seeing several that are very obvious returns. So it might be a mix, or maybe it was a return. It was just never opened or anything. There are 59 of these total. So this is the pallet with the Bowflex. I paid $450 for it. All of these, and I already pulled 6 of them off, are artificial plants from Target, maybe $10 each. But right here was this luggage set, 3 pieces. This one is $140. This one's $130, and this one is $120. I'll probably shoot for half that in the sale. This one's really cool though. It's got a place you can charge your phone. I wish my suitcase had that, but my suitcase is superior to this because it's got the laptop holder, and it's actually bigger. I wonder if this will count as Frontier's extra item, because if so, I might actually hang on to this. This would be the exact size for Frontier if it weren't for the wheels. 14 by 18 by 8. It's 14 by 18 by 8 plus another 3 for the wheels. 14 by 21 by 8. So close. There we go. It's another set of those suitcases, also in black. So we've got 6 now. 2 of each. We got a bunch of Vera Wang pants, $44 retail. Unfortunately, no actives are sold on eBay when I scan the barcode, and if I look it up manually, they're going for like $15. So we'll run these through the sale and see how they do. We got a box with more of them here. These are a different color though, and a different size. I don't understand this palette because these are Kohl's tags, and then those are from Target. And I mean, the suitcases could have been either. The Bowflex probably could have been either, but these are undeniably Kohl's. It says right down there Kohl's, and those are undeniably Target. Then here we get 3 blankets. Probably just gonna go $10 a day for these. And some Star Wars stuff under here. It seems weird to me that these are boxed. It's a plush in these large boxes, and it's just 1 unit. So we have 4 of them. Those will sell, I'm sure, pretty quickly on $10 a day. Got another suitcase here. This is much lighter, so I'm assuming it's just the one, and this is from Target. So this box is a bunch of like bathroom stuff. I don't know if any of it's broken, but here's where it gets even more confusing. Isn't that a TJ Maxx price tag? Pretty sure that's TJ Maxx. Very surprising considering how crushed the box is, but the only thing that's broken is this. Oh, wait. Oh, will that go back on? No, it's physically broken off. I don't know. Maybe someone will still buy it. Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll probably take the top off and just sell it as a jar. This is so dumb. The top does not come up. How are you supposed to clean these? That's why I don't have a fancy soap dispenser anymore. I mean, it's just got a big brand on there. I don't know if that sticker comes off or not. But it was $15. I don't know. Maybe. I'll just leave it on. And let the customer decide what they want to do with it. We've got, looks like 2 air conditioners. Those are just going to get stored until next year. What is this? Bed sheets? Oh, a whole bunch of whatever brand this is, t-shirt from Gabe's. whatever store that is. There were $5.99 each. A lot of them in here. And I'm assuming that's probably going to be the same. Let's pull this one down and find out. But yeah, looks like the same. Maybe a different design. So, I don't know what we're going to do with these. But I'm sure we can at least sell a bunch of them for $1. Now this has some weight to it. Obviously it's Bowflex, they're sealed. I'm gonna see if I can find the manual to see what's in there. Maybe we'll just sell them exactly like this. Otherwise, maybe there are usable parts in here where we'd open it up and sell the parts off. I'm not sure, but this is just box. Where is it? Where did I just see that? Oh, right there, 3 of 4. And this one's the same, 3 of 4. So here's what's in box 3. It looks like we've got 2 bars, which should be sellable. I don't know if the rest of it will be sellable at all, or if that's just gonna get tossed. But the lat pull down and the squat bar, I couldn't find the exact ones, but Bowflex pull down bars seem to be about 50 to 80 bucks new on, honestly, I'm not sure if it was new or used, but on eBay, 50 to 80 bucks. These are just assembly parts, so I don't know if those will have any value. I was hoping for the rods, because those are the big value. Those, or like the harnesses and hand grips, those have some value too. But we just got 2 of box 3. So we'll figure that out for eBay probably after the warehouse sale's over. Oh, and the first Walgreens pallet I went through was pretty terrible. We've got these, which are good. It's, you know, it's a known brand, a whole bunch of different hair accessories, except all of this is those, as well as 6 boxes up there, and probably 3 or 4 boxes that I put on the pallets for the sale. There are, at least half the pallet was this. And then we've got a couple boxes of these. These are usually a tough sell and they're past date. Maybe we'll sell some on Dollar Day. It wasn't a good one. There was also a box of Nerds, and that gave me a stomach ache because I don't have self-control. Oh, I forgot to mention the rim on the other pallet that I just went through. It's listed for like $170. A bunch of people have it on eBay, but I only have 1 and they have 4. I don't think I'll be able to sell it on eBay, so I'm just gonna throw it in the sale for like 20 bucks. Right on top of this pallet is a Samsung Galaxy tablet, and the screen is not cracked. It won't turn on. It could just be a dead battery. So I'm gonna get that charged up. I don't know if it'll be charged in time for me to let you know whether or not it's working. Let's see what accessories come with it. Oh, whoa, stuff is falling out. So there's the box for it. And then some paperwork. I don't know what accessories are supposed to come with it. No accessories. So I'm probably just gonna toss that because we got a nice pretty box here to put it in. Oh, we got a stylus too. I wonder if this is like the Apple one where it's got value or if it's just a basic stylus. So we got a box of Lies here. Beyond Meat Jerky. Now, I'm a pretty open person. I had fake chicken the other day for the first time in my life. It wasn't bad. Tasted just like chicken. This does not look like beef jerky. This looks like the most disgusting thing that I would find under the carpet in my house. I'm gonna put this on $10 day. It's probably not worth it, but I could see someone buying this because they'll think it's funny. I swear whoever makes like pet things like that, they just have fun with the names. Because I purchased something called, I keep it clean on this channel, I'm not gonna say the word, but B-word pills. And it was something for pets, for B-words. And I spent like 40 bucks on this bottle, and I guarantee you the only people who buy these are people buying them because it's funny. And the person that I gave them to was not as amused as I was. It's kind of a cool little pill holder for days of the week. I had to walk it all the way to the front to make a dirty joke to Tim about it. But they twist off for each day of the week. Form factor is cool. It seems like it would suck much more than just flipping up the little plastic tabs on the ones that are out now. The common ones, that's the thing that I was trying to say. Oh, I got another one right here. So I found a little bead on the floor. It's like a little, it's about the size of a marble. It's plastic, it has a magnet on it. And I'm not gonna be able to sell this thing, but I felt bad about throwing it in the landfill. I don't wanna just throw it in the garbage. So I threw it at the ceiling and it's sticking up there now. You see it? I don't see any situation where that's coming down until they replace the roof. And since they just replaced the roof, that's probably gonna be in 30 to 50 years. I'm sure it'll come down when they replace the roof because they really did a lot of shaking. They actually used a tool called a roof shaker, at least that's what they called it, to get the old roof off, and I'm sure that'll take that thing down. So it'll be up there for at least 30 years. I'm okay with that. I found another one. This is what it looks like. Little magnet on here. Oh, it's stuck. I'm actually really proud of myself for catching that on the bounce, one hand, while filming. I wish I could have got a video of that. So this pallet's almost done. Got the stuff sorted for the sale throughout. There's some good stuff in here. I was happy with it. Got a bunch of eBay stuff too. I just need to find a box to get this last little bit. Okay, this has to be the weirdest box. See, compared to my hand, it's a small box. It's a table saw. Here's a fun one. You can buy some rabbit goo. That's actually what it says, rabbit goo. I have rabbit goo for sale. So I'm still tearing through these pallets, but I think I'm gonna end this video. I've got 2 pallets ready to go. Well, one ready to go, one I'm working on. This is $10 day stuff. Found a lot of great stuff in these. You're just gonna have to wait for the next warehouse sale to see some of this great stuff. But despite that first Walgreens pallet being basically all of this, is those scunchy hair bands and stuff. I also have 6 boxes up there and some on these pallets ready to go out. The other 2 Walgreens pallets that I went through were fantastic, and I still have one more to go through. Very heavy in here. Nails, eyelashes. Some of these eyelashes are like 15 bucks at Target. So we're gonna put those out for $10 day. And then over here, do I have any of them available? Just this whole stack, as well as the bottom one there, are all cosmetics. I think this stuff will do really well. That's junk. All cosmetics. The piece count is insane on these. And that was on the second and third pallet that I went through. So anyways, there's a bunch of like cologne and perfume in there too. I'm very happy with those, despite overpaying for them. Actually, the 2 full of cosmetics I might not have overpaid for. Just normally I pay a percentage, and those were very high piece count of high value tiny things. So that worked out well for me. The first one, oh boy, did I overpay for that one. The fourth one, yet to be determined. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.